Hey guys, this is Mr. J, and welcome to Ask the I don't even know. Let's just call this the Mind of J. I don't know. I don't care. Let's do it. Today I just want to talk about something that I'm learning in class, and I'm just gonna preface it by saying that right now we're reading this book called Blink by Malcolm Gladwell, and it's all about how powerful the human subconscious is, and it's amazing. It's like really eye-opening. It's just something that I'm like really loving so far. Like, just everything I'm learning from it is great, and that should have got him. Fuck, I was stupid. But so the basis on the book is that in the blink of an eye, you can know more about a subject than you think you know. Your unconscious is like a super machine that just decodes everything, and it's amazing when you think of that. Like, for example, like they use an example of like the Greek Koros. And a Koros is like a statue, and there was like this a museum called the Getty in New York, or I think it was New York, the Getty, yeah. And they were gonna buy this Koros from this Swedish guy. I think he was Swedish, I don't really recall. So after about like 8-10 months of like researching and seeing if the Koros was real, they were convinced that it was real. So they're like, oh shit, this is badass, the sham, it's bad, it's been a fucking put on display. So yeah, they put it on display. And a whole bunch of like, what do we say, archaeologists? I don't know what you call them, historians or whatever you call them, people who specialize in, oh fuck, I froze, like architectures and statues and stuff. They go check out the statue, and they're like, their first glimpse, they say something like, I'm sorry you bought this, it looks too fresh, like there's something wrong with it. And like, why did the guy go through like a year of scientific evidence just to find out that it was fake by a person who can figure out in 2 seconds? And when you think of things like that, it's crazy. So I'm gonna get more into like what we're doing right now, which is thin slicing. It's like when you take bits and bits of like a conversation or what two people do together, and you can kind of figure how they are together and how they work with each other. It's not like saying, oh, I'm gonna go judge those couples because they're doing this. It's like more like you just kind of make an inference, like some sort of like not a reference, an inference. What the hell did I just say? And with that inference, you have to make like an educated guess. So you have to actually have like a basis to stand upon. And this actually ties really well with Gottman's 4 horses, which are, let me see, what was it? Criticism, defensism, or defense, what the hell? Defense, well, getting defensive, contempt, and stonewalling. And those are like 4 signs of a really unhealthy relationship. And let's see, criticism is like when you're constantly nagging. You can guess that one. Defensive, being defensive is like when you react to the criticism, or people get really defensive about like really casual conversations. Contempt is more like it's just like trying to evoke some sort of anger out of the person, or making snidey or witty comments like, oh, I wanted you to do this, like things like that. And stonewalling is when you just kind of like, and you just ignore them. You just sit there, don't say shit. I'm switching guns because I feel like a dick. But and they say that like it's not bad that people do that. It's just they talk about the amount that it happens, and that's when it gets really unhealthy. And that ties in with thin slicing. Thin slicing is taking bits and pieces of 2 people or 2 people's conversations or so, and trying to like infer how long they stay together or along the lines of that. And there was a study where like students would be shown like 2-second clips of teachers, 10-second clips of teachers, 30-second clips, and 2 seconds without audio, and they would all be able to accurately guess how great the teacher was. And all of this is happening in your subconscious. That's the most amazing part. So your subconscious is saying, hey, I'm gonna do all this math and not fucking tell you, you know? It's really, really painful. It's like a crazy thought, and it's like, yo, I'm really powerful and I'm really intelligent, but I don't know that I'm intelligent. And same with being primed or hypnotized. It's like your brain does a whole bunch of calculation and tricks your mind, tricks your body and your conscious mind into thinking something. And I'll get into priming more later, but it's really interesting how it works. It's just crazy. And there's a little experiment and a test that I can give you guys. I think you'll love it. You'll really, really love it. So I just really think it's interesting how powerful the subconscious is. And I think it's like something people really need to be aware about. Like, your brain is really, really powerful. Like, it's like more powerful than anything in the world, apparently. I mean, I would imagine that's the case. Because a supercomputer can process things really fast, but considering that we have super geniuses in this world or people who are like freaking phenomenal at mathematics, and like say they can just make like the square root of 3,473 divided by 743 plus 7.16 times pi to the fourth. And people can do that in like 10 seconds flat. Okay, there's not people, but there can be, or there's a person that I know who can do that in 10 seconds flat. And the case is they're only using like 10% of their brain, or apparently 4 from a recent study. So it's like, imagine if we use 100%, which really isn't possible because of the energy constraints, but imagine that. Just imagine being able to use, what, 50 times more of your already powerful brain capacity. Brain is a really powerful tool, and we really need to like learn how to utilize it. Fuck, this is terrible gameplay, I'm sorry. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.